Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you guys are doing great. Well, in this YouTube playlist, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an IP tracker. And this IP tracker, actually, I'm going to get into detail later on. Right now, you should know it's just an IP tracker. It tracks where your IP is and tells you where your country, your city, or where your region is. And yeah, the website for that is right there. Or you could just go to my personal site and maneuver your way to the website. Or you could just search it up. Much easier to search it up. And it's also found on my GitHub. So in the website, I linked my GitHub, and it just takes you to my GitHub profile. And from there, you could just click on repositories and then click on what is my IP. And that's a repository. And from there you could just click code and download. It's quite easy. If you don't know how to use GitHub and you don't know what GitHub is, then there is a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to use GitHub, and you should probably check it out. Okay, the needed for this video. You're going to need a code editor. If you don't have that, you should probably download it. Yeah, you could use Notepad. I strongly recommend you use VS Code. Much more, I guess, user friendly or beginner friendly. It has extensions, and these extensions are like what makes our programming and coding life a lot easier. And the extension that we're going to use is a live server, which I guess it imitates deploying a site. That's what it imitates. And you're going to need basic knowledge about HTML, and also basic knowledge about CSS and JavaScript, right? And these are the HTML tags that I'm going to be using. These are the I guess CSS properties declarations that I'm going to be using as well. Actually, I think this is only it. The JavaScript is missing one thing. I'm not sure. I know that it is because I was recording this video earlier, and yeah, I noticed that it was missing something, but I didn't add it in. But yeah, we're going to be using Ajax or XHR. And if you don't know what that is, Traversy Media has a very amazing video about these two. Yeah, we're going to be using event listeners. So once you click a button, that event listener is going to trigger whatever it is. And then yeah, we're also going to get elements by ID, the inner HTML. We're going to be changing some CSS properties with our JavaScript. Yeah, and also we're going to be using scroll into view. If you have no idea how to do HTML or CSS or JavaScript, there are a few amazing websites that I'm going to be showing you guys in the next clip. So see you then. Okay, now let's talk about where to learn that basic knowledge that I was talking about. So you're going to need a mobile device for the first place, and HTML is essential. So I would recommend you go and learn HTML from Mimo, and I don't know what device you're on, so I'm going to give you their URL, which is getmimo.com, and they have two links. The first one is for App Store and the second is for Google Play. They don't have you can't learn you can't get all the information from getmimo.com, right? They don't teach you from their website, they teach you from their application. So that's why you need a mobile device. The second place is W3 Schools. You could learn all of these from W3 Schools, but it's a lot better if you start off with getmimo.com, right? If you start off with Mimo, they give you like a very, I guess, beginner friendly, beautiful UI UX designed application. It's all very beautiful. I guess it's so beautiful that it's overwhelming at that point. So yeah, it's very nice. So you should start off with Mimo. But if you don't have a mobile device and you still want to learn HTML, in which you should be, you should go to w3schools.com. Yeah, this is where I learned CSS and a little bit of JavaScript. But JavaScript is actually amazing if you learn it from Free Code Camp. This is a very long URL, but all of these URL will be in the description. So check the description, and from there you're gonna find all the URLs mentioned in this video.